ladies and gentlemen, good Friday morning. And they're about to send a commercial axe into space on a SpaceX rocket, I believe. Hey, please let me say absolute super duper thank you to Asteroid Fight Club, Riley, Ricks. Y'all are awesome. I'm humbled by how great y'all are to me. Day 8 of my THORnews fundraiser, and I've only got $663 left to raise. If you'd like to contribute, I got a mailbox, a PayPal, a Venmo, a CashApp, a Patron, and absolutely nothing but love and appreciation for y'all. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Happy Friday, y'all. Who wants some solar pancakes? Talking about a dusked sunset. The sun is a sphere, but yesterday in San Francisco, it looked more like a stack of pancakes. Mila Zinkova photographed the mirage at sunset. And at sunrise, if you're lucky enough and go out in the right spot, you can see Jupiter and Venus and Saturn and Mars in your sky right before dawn. Hey, remember when I made a big deal about the grand conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter in the sky, which happens every 20 years? The last one in the year 2000 was in Taurus, which is like Earth. And this one, which was in 2020 in December, was in Air. And so, we've gone to more of a space-based situation. And since that grand conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, we've seen like multiple rockets fired almost every single day. So here, you and I together are watching the Axiom 1 blast off. So good luck, and oh man, welcome to the future. We are in it right now, and here we go. Blast off. Astro Fight Club style. There's a decent chance over the next 10 years you might get to go to space. I want them to get to the point to where like you can chill out and have a margarita and vape, and you can just kind of hang out more like a space truck and less like a really rough rocket ride, But who knows, man? They've got so much awesome, amazing technology in the vault, and then they just kind of slowly let the public know about it as they front run everything. I'm talking they, with like quotation marks around the they. I hope you are having a super duper amazing, magnificent Friday. And so far, it looks like this rocket launch is successful, as there's a, commercial mission to the International Space Station. So that's interesting, right? All right. This video is just kind of like a smorgasbord of stuff that I'm talking about. We have the big storm that caused bunches of tornadoes during the week. It is now slowly, at least half of it is moving off the coast, while the other half is just kind of hanging around, doing a big old circle over a large part of the USA and the Canada. And then you got a cold front moving through, and then you got critical fire weather, and then you got all this like super wind watches down here in the beige. So yeah, these are strange days indeed. And so that big circle will kind of like hover around over the next 48 hours, finally moving out in 2 days. And then you get your next wave moving in. But I like to super hyper focus on things, and in this wave after wave after wave pattern that we have been seeing with these storms, where you get the fires and then you get the storms with all the tornadoes, we're looking at the middle of the month being the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, it being pretty nasty. And this could be the worst storm batch we've seen so far in March or April. And as we keep tracking these things, these yellow areas of danger continue to grow. And remember, before like this month, seeing a warning for danger in the official NWS outside of 4 or 5 days was pretty dang rare. And now it has become a weekly occurrence. So let's play a game. It says NWS Spokane, where's the cold front? And so that's what it is. Like the cold moves in, and then the heat moves in, and then they battle, and in between them is the severe weather. Yeah, 6 years is like, hey, some tourists today, let's go to Disneyland, we said. California always has pleasant weather, we said. And then I guess it's going to be 102 degrees at Disneyland today. In bad news, I've seen a lot of flood alerts for Australia. So do your best to keep your head above water and stay dry. Everybody be talking about the total solar eclipse that'll be happening 2 years from tonight or today. We'll be preparing for an epic total solar eclipse, says Eric Fisher. Path of totality from Texas to Maine, April 8th, 2004. Can't wait. And I'm kind of excited because a lot of my family lives in the DFW, Fort Worth, Dallas, Arlington area. So we will begin our party planning now. And if you're wondering what the astrology would look like, there's going to be a ton of shit in Aries, Mars and Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, and then Uranus and Jupiter lining up for a conjunction in Taurus. And if you'll notice in 2024 that you'll have a lot more of the gas giants a lot closer together, Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter. And so we will definitely be looking out for major earthquakes and volcano eruptions 2 years from now. But now let's get back to shorter distance in the future. John Homenuck, who doesn't give a funk, a multi-day severe weather episode is likely across central U.S. next week, but uncertainty is still high in regards to the timing and details that will determine the local threat areas. The CSU machine learning probabilistic forecasts are hitting Tuesday 4/12 as the highest impact, that like the peak of the storm, which would be Tuesday, which will still include a ton of states, multiple states. And so everybody kind of be ready. Pretty please and thank you. That is like the Asteroid Fight Club trademark. So yeah, it might even be hot and windy across California today. But like model breakdowns on the storm for next week have been changing up quite a bit. But now they're basically saying you're going to have a blizzard and a bunch of severe weather. So like tail end will get a blizzard with its unseasonable cold. And then here you'll be getting all your severe weather with all the, Gulf heat pouring in. So there's definitely going to be an interesting storm, yo. Let's look at the latest GFS forecast for it, prediction ahead of time. Here we start off today as this storm is moving out, but the tail end is still dropping snow over the Great Lakes region. You get some precipitation coming into the Pacific Northwest, and then we move ahead 6 hours at a time. And then you'll start to see this is where your cold and snow starts to come in around the 10th. And then look, the Pacific Northwest will be getting hit by a Category 1 landicane. Or I guess that would be a Pacific Northwest decane. I don't know. You make up your own words at home. It is so much fun. Okay. What was it talking about? Oh, yeah. Let me get my thingy back up. All right, here we go. So then, but you can see the storm is already forming here. So look at this. Two lows. 989, 989. And then the two lows start to move in. This drops to 983. So Pacific Northwest better be watching out as well. And as that storm moves out, you get your next one coming in. And look at the isobars bend down there. I'm always fascinated by bending isobars, baby. Buddy, ma'am, dude. All right. And so then right around the 12th, Tuesday, the severe weather will be down here. Your blizzard region will be over here. And then the blizzard end will move there. And then the storm will form up around Wednesday and Thursday, and its tail will have a lot of tornadoes in it. And then you get the next form of the storm around Saturday, although this run didn't make it seem like the follow storm is that big of a deal, which is the first time it's done that in a long time. But we've got like 40 more model runs to watch before it gets here. And for your cool lovers, Judah Cohen says, the calendar might say spring, but the atmospheric circulation says winter. GFS predicting a more robust downwelling of positive polar cap heights, leading to stronger high latitude blocking, amplified jet stream, producing widespread cold, even snow for Europe and especially North America. Tim Kelly be like, sure, why not? Space Explorer Mike giving us a breakdown of the Canyon of Fire that we had 4 days ago. The sun has calmed down quite a bit now. But, oh wait, let me go back. There you go. The walls of the canyon are at least very high. Canyon of Fire. Hey, it's Friday. You might be very high too. High on life, because life is interesting. Even though I'm in a good mood, I'm going to give you a dystopian update. Belgium halts production on the Kinder chocolate factory because a wave of salmonella cases. Yeah, dude, if I'm going to be, it doesn't sound like getting salmonella from your chocolate is Kinder. That doesn't sound like a Kinder chocolate to me. Ricky Mitchell, you may wonder why there is a potential for severe storms 3 days in a row, Monday through Wednesday. It's the pattern. Jet stream screaming overhead from the southwest, dry line waffling back and forth, firing up daily storms. Typical spring severe pattern for us. Asterisk. Alabama seems a little freaked out because it's not too often that the SPC outlooks our area with an elevated fire weather risk. Any fires that develop will likely spread rapidly today and potentially on Saturday too. Outdoor burning is not recommended. But yeah, so there's a big L. Critical fire risk for Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, and even Mississippi. And then, of course, these states up here. Chinese state-affiliated media is letting us know torrential rains and flooding killed at least 12 people at a mining camp in mountainous northwest Colombia, with more reported missing. So yeah, you get like the risks of high winds, heavy snow, tornadoes, hail, enhanced fire risk, heavy rain, and a lot of coldiness. So it's going to be a very interesting April. So do your best to avoid dust devils and super negative people and try and have a great weekend. Pretty please. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Super duper absolute thank you again to all of Asteroid Fight Club, Riley and Ricks. I've only got $663 left to raise for my April fundraiser. You guys are so good to me. I'll try to be good to y'all. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay cool. Peace out. Peace up. Peace around. Peace everywhere. Peace would be great.